All right. It's Sunday. You know what that means. It's your boy, Mr. Magnus, here with the Regulators podcast. Wake you behind. Oh, whoa. This screw. Wake that ass up, man. Because I'm tired right now, okay? Last week, I had to sit there and beg for a bunch of people to give money for us and whatnot. You know your boy out here struggling. It's hard out here, We ain't getting paid right now, but we have to address one single thing, and we're going to address that right now. So if there's a whole bunch of trolls and a bunch of a-holes that's in the comment section, you might want to see your way out. We're about to jump on you like it's Hell Week, and you're a bunch of pledges. G5G up in this biatch, man. Big Ant, above my head, the nose tackle of our defense. Say what you got to say, Big Ant.
Look, hey, I'm tired of the disrespect towards the women, our team, our GM, our head coach, everybody. We're going to put y'all on blast. Straight up. Mm-hmm. You ain't going to like what we got to say.
Welcome to the jungle.
Cross that gun line if you want to.
We got Juan. Apparently this is our Zen master. He's usually the calm one of the group. Not saying what? What you gotta say, man?
All right, listen. Clown committee. Yeah, you with the banana on your nose. You. We not doing the disrespect for the women up in here. You know what I mean? We not doing the disrespect. We had a couple people that came after Maggie Fontenot. That's the head lady right there. And it was just uncalled for, unscripted, and we not doing that. Period. All the women gonna come in here. It's a safe space to talk. They want to talk football or whatever. That's what they gonna do. If y'all don't like it, y'all can face the wall. Y'all can go play in traffic. Whatever gets your rocks off. Hang off the side of a tractor trailer. I don't care. But we gonna cut out the disrespect. So today, if y'all come in the chat with that clown stuff, you getting traded like a 7th-round pick, carted off on the cart. Period. Mm-hmm. Never to return. Ain't no do-overs.
Come correct.
We about respect up in here. You won't want somebody coming over there slapping your mama and running off. So don't come in here with that crap. We can talk football, we can argue, we can clown, but you will not disrespect these women up in here, or you will become missing. Gone, out of here. Period. And this the first and last time we're gonna say it. You don't like the women being on here? You got 3 options. You can close your eyes, turn your head, or click it off. Just that simple.
Yo, Blackberry, I know. I might have to put this is my resident rated R superstar. To my left. So I already know you about to go. I already know you about to go up and in. So Blackberry,
ham and cheese.
Let them know exactly how you feel, man.
Ham and cheese.
Listen, we don't tolerate disrespecting women, okay? I'm a Georgia boy. I'm from the South. I was raised by strong women, strong black women. My mama is a strong black woman. My aunts are strong black women. My grandmothers are strong black women. And anytime you come up in here disrespecting one of our queens, I don't care what, even if she ain't a black woman, you don't come up in here disrespecting no women up in here. Because when you do, I'm gonna make it when I'm done laying into your ass, you gonna think I just left your mama house. You gonna think I just left your sister house. You gonna think I just left your wife from your house. Don't come up in here disrespecting women, bro. I mean, y'all just listen. If you a shit ass person, just stay the fuck away from us, okay? Because when I'm done laying off into your ass, you gonna be calling your wife. Hey, did somebody just leave our house? Don't try.
Coach.
Hey, y'all just been had. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm scared myself right now, bro. That's what that first team do to you, bro. Go ahead, man.
Oh man.
But
man, we got a special guest.
I got to reintroduce somebody, man. It's been so long. Let me break it down real quick. It's been such a long time. But first, let me break it down. I have to reintroduce this dude because it's been a very, very long time. This is my brother from another mother. This is my fellow New Yorker from Brooklyn. We have a nose tackle at the top. That's Ant. We got our resident massage therapist at the top. That's Juan. We got our coach.
Rich, you ain't worth a shit. My bad. I just want to say that. Rich, you ain't shit. That's all I want to say. You ain't worth a damn, Rich. What's up, bro?
Yo, man. What up, everybody, man? Definitely a pleasure. Definitely a pleasure to see y'all fellas. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Bro, can't wait let's get to it, man. It's been too long.
That's the middle linebacker over there, man. That's the guy that got the green dot on the helmet, man. This dude right here, if you need anything to need to know about that linebacker help, this dude actually is a coach in his own right. Am I right, Rich?
Yeah, man. Get back into coaching, man. I'm coaching right now. Coaching at my old high school.
Hey, Maggie. Maggie, you know what we got right now? You know what we got right now, right in front of us? We got that 2022 lineup, bro. We got that lineup. You got Anthony Rush in the corner there, you know what I'm saying? You got my man right there, you know what I'm saying? You got my man right there, Cordero Patterson over there. You got Coach on the sideline giving us some stuff, man. You know, hey,
don't forget,
I ain't as tall as look, I'm Tyler Algier. You got look. Then you got Blackberry over there being Drake London. He gonna take it to the house on him. They're gonna have to try to catch him, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Rich. We got Rich.
And you got Maggie.
That's
Maggie. Put in the house. What up?
I bring the towels for y'all. I'm too little.
Miss you, Maggie. Miss you, man.
See, I told Maggie, don't come on here. I said, do not put your video on because the thirst is real out here. It's hot, but the thirst is real out here, man.
Yeah.
So don't just let them remember what you look like. Don't come on here shutting it down because I know the eyes is going to raise and it's going, it's not going to be right because it's 6 dudes on here, okay? 6 guys. She got to stay in the background today. So, first order of business. We got to talk about it, man. I know it's been talked about the whole week. Some people believe it was an okie doke, Cam Jordan. Some don't. But Eddie Goldman was signed. We was excited. And my man said, it's not for me no more. I get it. I got my own take on it. But our special guest got to go first, man. Rich,
Okay.
Eddie Goldman retired. What's your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, man. So, like you said, man, I definitely was excited for Eddie Goldman. It would have helped a lot just for the linebackers, for them to hold those guys up, make it easier for these guys to make some tackles. But being said, it was going to create some competition. Now we got Graham and these guys to step up. Graham, Marlon Davidson. We're going to see where we put Marlon Davidson, but now Anthony Rush and Graham and these guys can compete for a spot. That's it, really. Next man up.
There we go. You see that? My man has less words than my man Anthony Rush up there, man. When he speaks, but you better listen. Anthony, big Ant, bro, what you got, man? This is your position, man. Like, what you think about Eddie Goldman retiring, man? What you think?
You know what? Now, we was talking about this on the last show. I'm glad that he did it now instead of doing it during the season. Like maybe week 2, week 3. Now we got to scramble and find somebody. Nah, bro. If you know that your heart is not in it, go ahead and get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Right.
Don't sit there and contemplate and wait and because that's how people get hurt. I mean,
I agree.
Juan, what you got, Juan?
Look, we all know how it was when we was kids. And I look at it like this. If you got issues, you had something going on, and you just felt like you didn't have it no more, you shouldn't have took the money. Like, you can't be stealing money out the collection plate and then running out the church talking about, yeah, it was a good service. Can't do that. Yeah, I mean, like Mike said, if you knew you wasn't really feeling it, you should have just been like, nah, thanks for the opportunity. Because, number one, this organization's already gone through that, Julio went ahead and took the trophy case without the trophies and took the Falcons statue and ran home with it. You know what I mean? We can't have none of that, man. And then it then like Coach said, even though he doesn't have chemistry with the team, financially that's just bad business, because that could have went to that right there could have went to another player. Or that money could have been saved for another player after this year is up. Because whether or not you playing, we do got to play players after this year. We got to pay them. So that's you just walking around here. You just walking around here with a free million, like we just handing out French fries or something at McDonald's. It's not cool. So yeah, but like Rich said, man, on to the next. You know what I mean? Dean Pease and Arthur Smith got their hands up their sleeve. They about to pull something out. Watch and see.
Blackberry, go up and in on them, bro. I know you got something for me. What's up?
Eddie Goldman retiring. Y'all go back, look at the last stream from Thursday. I pretty much feel the same way I felt then. I don't understand. We don't know, like, the reason behind him retiring, and we would like for him to had, probably thought about it on a little longer before he decided to sign with us, and but he did it before the season started, like y'all saying. So he did it before training camp. So, the time that they could spend with Anthony Rush, or the time they could spend with Timmy Horn on preparing those guys to be a part of the lineup, to be a part of the scheme. Now they can put the necessary time in with those guys instead of wasting that time with Eddie Goldman. Right. They can put that attention in on those guys and better prep them for the season. So it's a good thing it happened when it happened. It didn't happen later, rather. But like I said, we don't know the reason behind it. It could be anything. We don't know. It could be something mentally, or could just be he just decided. He just woke up one day and said, "I don't want to play football no more." We don't know. But whatever it was, good luck to him in his future endeavors. God bless him, and let's move on, Falcons.
That's it.
Deuces.
Coach.
All right. My take. He retired. $1 million, right? 1 year. It wasn't 10. So the salary cap is hit a little bit, but it ain't killed. It ain't hit as hard. So
thank God.
Unlike some other guys who we brought in here who did the same thing, number 6 from last year, stole money. But hey, he retired, man. Like Barry said, we don't know why, but it happened early. So we're not gonna really be hurt that bad. He would have helped, but he wasn't gonna be a distraction of leaving like midterm, whatever that we have right now. Right, so now, like Juan said, we got those guys who can come in right now to get all that extra work instead of taking work from everybody else. So, just next man up, for instance. He's not there, next man up. It's just like an injury, for instance. If that person got injured, what? Who's that? Next person up, right? Simple as that.
Yep.
So. All right.
My final take on this is this. I don't know what's in that man's heart. You know, out of the blue, we seen Barry Sanders do it. We seen Megatron do it. You know, sometimes you just get beat to death. Let's not forget the type of Chicago teams that he was on. Okay, he was not on those teams with Brian Urlacher that was going to the playoffs every year. He was getting beat to death. He was a nose tap. Okay, it's hard to play that position. I can't talk about Tyler Davidson, but I'm saying it is hard to play that position correct. Okay, what we can, yes, okay, what we can say is like that man said, all right, well, it's a grind. Shannon Sharp said this on Undisputed. He was like, it's a grind. Sometimes you just don't want to get up early. You don't want to study tape anymore. You don't want to go through the summers vomiting in the bucket. They don't want to do all that, you know. So it's a good thing. And I know Taquan Graham is jumping, doing backflips right now because he's like, that's more reps for me coming in training camp. Coach, I see you want to say something?
Hey, one more thing. Think about this. If he decides, just for instance, to come back, the Falcons still have his rights. Because he signed that contract.
Oh, it's right.
So, you know, it's just...
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget, Goldman was a luxury, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was a luxury signing.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was also... Exactly. And it was like, if he stays healthy, because a lot of Chicago fans like, yes, he was a great signing for you guys. Which guy you get? Because they felt the same way about Akeem Hicks. If we would have signed Akeem Hicks, one, we probably would have been losing our minds because we probably would have overpaid for him the way Tampa overpaid for him. But also, it would have been like, which Akeem Hicks are you getting? Okay, are we getting a guy that can wreck a game, or are you going to get a guy that's just here for one last payday, which a lot of people come to the Atlanta Falcons for? They try to get like that one last payday and kind of move on.
Just stealing, collecting money.
I'm talking to you, Peerless Price. I'm talking to you. Okay. Don't think I'll never forget. Oh my God, what was his name?
The lineman.
No, the defensive end. Yeah, from
Minnesota. I can't think of his name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what was his name?
I can't think of it. I know came from Minnesota.
Oh,
give that man almost $12 million to do nothing. My stomach hurt.
No, but it does suck a little bit though.
What's that?
I said it does suck a little bit though that we don't have him. Just a simple fact that we know even if he wasn't fully healthy or not, we know it's not easy to move him. You know what I'm saying? He's good in short yard situations, and he would have been great on the goal line as well. Because we know lately we've been small on the front line, mainly in the interior. So, you know, we got bigger, you know, like you said, Anthony Rush and all them guys, but it would have been good to have him. But anyway, we can't move on from it. We didn't even see what he did yet.
And you know, that brings me Ray Edwards. Oh my God, y'all need to stop cursing on this program. Ray Edwards.
Well, no, okay. Their R stand for rich.
But what I will say is, moving, because we can only talk about what we have here, okay? But this is a question for the chat as well as my brothers here. Who can make a year two jump that was on the roster last year? Okay, that's the key. So you gotta, like Dean P said, he's gonna open up the playbook. So those people that was here can understand already 60% of the playbook. So he's gonna open it up a little bit more. So Blackberry, who do you think is gonna make that jump? Now, it could be whether on the offensive or defensive side of the ball, because they both want to open it up. So what you got, brother?
As far as the second year players, I think it's gonna be Richard Grant. I think Richard Grant is gonna take a major step forward in his career this year. And the reason why I say that is because I think this safety battle in training camp is for real. Because Hawkins, he wants to prove that he belongs.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What's the Harry? Of course, Eric Harris. He want to prove he can still do his thing. somebody name started with an M, y'all.
Marlo.
Marlo, Dean Marlo.
Dog, I couldn't
Dean
say his
Marlo.
name, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that
That's
was
what happens when you're a
Detroit.
Detroit Lion. That's what happens when you're a Detroit Lion. You remember your name.
But yeah, Dean Marlo want to prove that he belong. So I think that this safety battle is going to be hard hitting in training camp. These guys going to be going hard. But Richie Grant, he has the potential to be a generational talent. He really does, because you can put him down there in the box, you can let him roam, and he's got great vision up top when he's play when they let him play over the top and they let him play free. Uh, this dude, it might be taking a major step forward in his career. I wouldn't be surprised if Richie Grant find himself amongst like top 10 as far as safeties go in the league this year. I think this dude's gonna be a playmaker this year, y'all. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ant, Big Ant, what you got? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, whoa. Is that Man Mike over there?
I believe it is.
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Yeah, he is.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real quick, because it goes in to exactly what my life was yesterday when I was referring to the offense being a bit more aggressive. I think one thing that I wanted to point out is the wide receivers and their ability to make plays. These guys are playmakers. Brian Edwards, like I stated in the article that the Atlanta Falcons, Scott Bear, in which we did an interview with him. One thing that stood out, two things that stood out to me is that Brian Edwards, 17 out of his 45 receptions came from big plays. Big plays are essentially anything that's over 20 yards in the passing game and 10 yards in the running game. 17 of his 45 catches were big plays. So we're not getting the guy that's just some big fat slob that's just, all right, we just going to hand him the ball. He going to run for 2 yards. No, this is not that type of offense. These guys did their due diligence. They did their homework. Drake London is another guy. He led the damn nation in contested catches. So these guys can go get it and they can make plays. It's just a different style of playmaking that we're going to that teams are just going to get accustomed to. We're not going to be super fast. We're not going to be guys that going to, get those 80, 90-yard touchdowns in one, single bound leap. This ain't Superman, all right? This ain't none of that type of stuff. We're going to be hard, grinding offense, and they're going to make plays in a different way this year. So I think that's important to kind of, just throw out there. So you guys go check out that live. I know it's about 54 minutes, but I dissect the article of the Atlanta Falcons, in which the article is in the pinned comment. So if you want to read it and kind of get an idea of why, I went in depth with that. But that's something. Those are the types of things that you're gonna see with the Falcons.
That's true. Now we're gonna go to Ant real quick, but before we go to Ant, I was thinking about something, because we have really big physical wide receivers. That's correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that means when somebody gets the ball, it's time to start knocking heads around. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
We're going to see a lot of pancakes. We're going to see a lot of decleaters, which you want to. I mean, they may not be like they are. And the thing is, like, all these guys got one thing in common: they're willing blockers, man. So if somebody get the ball, everybody else wanted somebody with the opposite helmet on and knock their asses out. It's just that simple.
That's it.
You better make a business decision. You better make a business decision when somebody gets the ball. Okay.
It's called pick your poison. All of it's gonna suck for your defense, but you just want to pick the poison that hurts less.
Yeah, and madness.
Exactly.
If you include this tight end group to that.
Wait.
If you
They don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming.
Wait now. Don't forget the quarterback. The quarterback ain't no midget
he
either.
did it too.
He
did it
right. He
too.
gonna run. So you got to contend with a big quarterback now. Don't. He ain't standing in the pocket waiting for permission.
Mm-mm. You know, just don't hit him with your throwing shoulder. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Just don't hit him with your throwing shoulder. But like somebody in year 2, you know, that you got your eye on, whether it's offense, defense, if you want to do both, whichever, man.
I'm gonna go with Jalen Mayfield because
your mouth to God's ears, brother. I hope so.
Hey, look,
You got it.
look, he was thrown into the fire last year.
Mm-hmm.
He was learning a new position. It's very different playing those two positions. He was thrown into the fire, and now that he has a whole year of not getting knowledge about the position and the different ways of how to block and who to scrape up to and all that. I'm telling you, I think he has the potential to be a breakout player, not just for not just for this offense, but in the whole league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go. Rich, I know you got somebody, man. Probably somebody we ain't even got our eyes on. So come on, man.
See, I got me thinking because those are some great picks. I gotta give me 1 second. I gotta put my thinking cap on for 1 second, man. Hold on.
Oh, see, come on now.
There you go.
I've been watching this show. I see everybody got their hats, got the drip. Hold on. I'm here with it. Right. Good. So hold on. All right. So what I was saying, right? And shout out to the comments, man. Everybody in the comments made some good points. But I'll definitely go with Isaiah Oliver. Reason being, Isaiah Oliver was that go-to guy. It's been everybody that knows the history with Isaiah Oliver when he was on the outside compared to the inside. That boy moved around. You know what I'm saying? Now we actually found a spot for him, and once he got hurt, it messed up a lot of things. We all know that nickel position is one of the most important positions in Dean P's scheme. Just a simple fact of disguising blitzes, everything from coverages. It sets the tone of the defense. So Isaiah Oliver got hurt throughout the season. We was plugging in guys every other week, and we never solidified that position. So if he comes back healthy and his knee is good and everything is straight, then so be it. Definitely a big jump from him.
Yeah.
There we go. Juan.
Yeah.
I'm about to get ignorant. I'm going with the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Pitts had a phenomenal year. But now you're taking the chains off of him. He's gotten some good advice, some good, techniques from Travis Kelce to help him dial in with his mechanics, movement, and everything. We already saw that he is going to exercise his catch radius to the nth degree. And he went up against the best cornerback in the league, in A.J. Terrell. So you heard it here first. You got the best going up against the best. And you've seen this man's catch radius. But what's going to help him out even more, remember, he got close to 1,000 yards, 1 touchdown, and he almost broke Mike Ditka's record. Think about it now. He's not going to be bracketed. So at some point, he's going to be open. So he's going to get more touchdowns. He's going to get more touches. He's going to cause more damage. That's going to build his confidence, and then that's going to help him with the route running. And like Magnus said, he hasn't grown into his body yet. I think what he put on, 10 more pounds?
He's 252 now.
Yeah, so basically, so basically, he's a 6'6" brick wall with speed. So, like, he's gonna have a breakout year because they already fear him as it is. But now he's got help on the field to take that pressure off of him. He gonna eat. Kyle Pitts is gonna eat.
Now, I know Coach got a diamond in the rough, man. We heard Oliver. We heard
No.
Mayfield. I know Coach got somebody.
I'm going Caleb McGarry.
I knew you were going to say.
All right, think about this.
Oh, okay.
His first 3 years under the other regime, right? Think about it. How many of those guys develop in there? None of them, right? All right, last year's first year under this new regime, he played okay, but it wasn't great. All right? If you notice, this year, he's transformed his whole persona, his whole body. Plus, you notice he ain't had no heart conditions, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Bingo.
That's true.
So, plus, he didn't get that fifth year option either, did he? This man want to get paid.
He hungry.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
He has changed his whole body
Hey, me.
from what it was last year to what it's going to be this year. Because he knows that, like, okay, if I don't make this team this year, I ain't going to get no money coming back in. You know, he got a farm up here in Washington. He got to take care of that farm, right? However, this guy, like I say, if you look at what he did last year, he was at a disadvantage. Because I think they was over. They rolled no coverage, extra blocking to his side at all last year. Coach last year had these tackles playing one-on-one with those outside guys. There was no extra blocking for none of these guys. They had no help. Usually in offense, you see help somewhere. Not last year. So this year, I'm thinking there may be a little bit more help just because of the scheme. But this guy here, I think he's going to be I ain't going to say to make a Pro Bowl, but he's going to be real close to being one of the best tackles in the game this year.
He better, coach. He better, coach.
I'm not going to promise you nothing, but I'm hoping.
All right. They know how I feel about Caleb. Just a simple fact, like Caleb, like where we drafted him at. You know what I'm saying? Like we expected a lot more out of him. So it's like you said, it's his fourth year. We declined it. So it's like now you got to prove, what you could do. I keep saying it. First of all, he need to cut that hair. That's what I'm telling you. He better cut all that hair off. I don't know who he think he is trying to grow his hair out. Like, nah, bro. But we'll see.
Trying to be Thor 2.0, man.
Right,
exactly. That's his problem. That's why.
But the problem is, like I said, the regime that drafted him shouldn't have went back to the first round. They got him. They could have got him in the next round still.
True.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
It's just the thing. He didn't ask. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't ask to get drafted first round. It ain't his fault he got drafted in the first round.
That's a fact.
I
mean, you
got to read between the
lines.
That regime who did that drafting before, man, they was out for something. I don't know what it was. I can't. I'm still.
Man, that coach, that was a soft serve committee. That's what they were doing.
What to call it, but like I said, if I'm Caleb McGarry, like I said, if they gonna say you first round, hell yeah, I'm coming. I'm not gonna decline it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Thank you. But hey,
let me say,
that's my guy.
Black, yo, Blackberry. Did I hit you already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I may hedge my bets on this. Because if we talking O-line, I really like the technician, man. Lindstrom was good, if not great, at that position last year. You give him another year. Give him another year where he don't have to overcommit, and if the other guys around him do their job, can you realize what this man is capable of? He was good already. Okay? If Caleb McGarry is all, because the offensive line has to be one entire unit. Okay, so if Caleb McGarry and, God help me, Hennessy or Dahlman do their job, and they can job even easier. Okay? And he could truly be what we know that he can be. But can I say something? Because I'm normally not an offensive guy, but I like guys like Austin Eckler, Reggie Bush. You see where I'm going with this? Alvin Kamara. Do you realize with the receiving core that we have, linebackers are going to be lined up against CP? Y'all know that? Like, linebackers are going to be lined up across from Cordero Patterson. That man was able to do what he did at the focal point of the offense last year. What is going to happen when you can't roll your coverage down? Where you can hit people with a wheel route. Oh, sorry, Olsen. I remember that, don't you? That wheel route. Okay. What's going to happen when you can actually use him like Austin Eckler, like a Alvin Kamara, like these guys that's like multi-purpose back? You don't have to, I guess, like overwork him because of the fact that we go real deep at running back this year. What do you think is going to happen? This man can actually have an MVP, or if not, be in, the running for like MVP or something like that. Just do not be surprised. Because one thing that we know for sure is Arthur Smith does love himself some CP. He does. And he trusts him a lot. A lot. And he's going to move him all over the field and try to get him open. Now, of course, if the defense decides to roll their coverage towards him, by all means, what did Warren say? Pick your poison, man. Because we got guys that can go up and get it. It's just that freaking simple. Now, defensively, I'm looking at a guy. I don't know if this is your boy, Rich. I don't know if this is your boy. But it's two particular guys that I'm looking at, man. Number one, I'm looking at Marlon Davidson because he's better. If Caleb Gary talk about like he better, this guy, he better. Okay?
Yeah, he won no first round.
Okay? But number two is like, I'm looking at Taquan Graham.
Okay.
I'm looking at Taquan Graham. That kid looks hungry. Now, I know Alva's going to be great. I know that. Jayhawk is not coming to just be another guy that's going to be running down punts and kicks and all that. He ain't coming for that. Okay? Another one is Quadri Olsen. He's not coming just to sit there and be a reserve spot. I know you drafted that guy for BYU. So what? I came to start. I don't care if y'all signed Damian Williams. So what?
Yo,
I came to start.
He getting cut.
Yo, Mag, if Quadre goes back on the practice squad, I really feel bad for him. Seriously. Like, as long as he's on the team, that is just messed up. Like, damn, bro. Like, let my bro get a special teams or little punt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to add on, like, two more guys that I know for sure is going to make a big jump. Michael Walker and Ogundeji. We know what we see out of Michael Walker, right? Being at Debo's shoulder and he on the pup list, all this other stuff. He's gonna play a big role in this defense. Primarily in the run. We saw what he did against Carolina. He was making plays since we drafted him. To be honest with you, coverage skills, everything. And then moving on to Ogundeji. Ogundeji, to me, from what I've seen, has one of the best get-offs on the team, and I think he may lead the team in sacks this year. To be honest with you, I know we drafted Ibikete and all this, but I like Ogundeji, man. Ogundeji coming off the edge, man. He looked good.
I think he's the second fastest get off. Y'all better watch that boy from much though.
Yeah.
What is it? What's God's cousin? Shane's cousin.
Who, Malone?
Angelo. Yeah. He fast on the ball. D-Lo. Boys. I can get speed on those. That stuff is quick off the ball.
That's a bad boy right there.
Yeah. Well, the fact that what y'all said, a very key word, they hungry. That's the difference. They got, when you hungry, you got an edge to you. You got an edge to you that losing a game's not gonna take it away. You know what I'm saying? If you miss an assignment, it's not gonna take it away. Because you trying to, basically, it's like life or death for you right now. You playing every game like it's your last game. You're going to be in training camp. Every snap you get is going to be like your last snap. And that's a dangerous combination to have for a team that nobody's paying attention to. Because you got to think. You put that against a team that think they got it, automatic. It's an automatic win for us. It's an automatic win because they're going to give 110%. All the time.
Can I go back to this question right here?
What's up?
Is Olsen be if Olsen's on the practice squad, somebody's going to pick him up.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know. If he's on the practice squad, somebody's going to pick him up. He won't be with the Falcons. He'll be with somebody else.
He was a dog. They couldn't stop him last season.
They seen him last year. Yeah. So if Olsen's on the practice squad, we're going to lose Olsen. Somebody's going to pick him up.
I think they're going to use him. I believe they're gonna find a way to use.
Yeah. If he makes a team, they're gonna use him. But if he's on the practice squad, he won't be there long. Somebody will actually come in and pick him up. Because once you go on the practice squad, a team can sign you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not restricted to that team.
Right.
But you know what, y'all? He gonna have to prove it, man.
Yeah.
I know what we saw last year. We feel like he proved enough to be able to make it, but if we got to think about what these coaches are looking for with their scheme. And if these coaches watching him in practice and they watching him in training camp, if they looking at him compared to these other guys, the Williams boys, Algier, Cordell Patterson, he has to be able to fit into the scheme.
Right.
So we know it's a pound. This pounding the ball scheme. We know that. We want to pound the ball downfield, like Mike said earlier. This ain't a we finna try to beat you over the top scheme. This is we finna run it down your throat, or we finna hitch it down your throat. We finna flat it down your throat. That's what this scheme is. So he has to be able to fit into what they're looking for with the guys that we believe are going to be there at running back, getting touches in every game. We know Cordell gonna be getting touches. We know Algier gonna be getting touches. We know them, and we know at least not Avery Williams, but not Avery Williams, but the other Williams.
Oh, Damian
Williams. Yeah.
Damian Williams. We know he's going to be on the roster. So Olsen really, he's trying to beat out Avery Williams, and he's trying to beat out what's the guy Huntley? Last name Huntley.
Yeah,
that's who he's going against. But like I said before in another stream, I want the Williams boys. I want Algier. I want them to go hard. Yep. I mean, go hard. I mean, you go out there in training camp and you go out there like you don't have a job, like you trying to get a job right now. Go out there and play and practice like that, train like that. Because if we see Olsen dressing on the active 53-man roster, that's gonna let us know that he really elevated his game. That's gonna let us know that.
It's gonna be even harder because of the fact of the lack of, because when they took away that extra preseason game, it makes guys that got drafted in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round, it makes it even harder because you got to give your starters like reps, you know?
Sense of urgency.
So essentially you might have a game and a half, pretty much, you know? You may not even play the whole game, you know? So when I talk about guys like Frank Darby, I mean, we like Frank Darby. You know, like a lot of people just like Frank Darby because of the type of guy he is. Yeah, he's a good dude, it seems like, you know? But it's unfortunate now that the room is crowded and he may have to hit the practice squad again, you know, until he's ready or if injury has to bring him up or something like that. But in terms of this running back room, I don't think anybody's safe, honestly. Everybody's on a 1-year deal.
But then again, Olsen wasn't drafted by this. He didn't come in with this regime either.
Great point.
So he's a damn green guy.
Right. So they see something in him. They see something in him.
Yeah. He's on that put up or shut up type situation right about now.
I think with Olsen is like what they see in him is that they see the build. Yeah. And that he's a one-cut guy. So it's like, okay, you're a one-cut guy. Can you make a decision? Because when you're a one-cut guy, you got to plant your foot and go. There is no tiptoeing, Mike Davis. There's no tiptoeing back there. Okay? Like, if y'all see me last year, y'all knew about this, man. Like, you can't. But what I would like to say is this. Sorry, go ahead, Coach.
Could Olsen become a fullback? He's big enough.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, Coach. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind.
You know what, Coach? You on to something because
Keith Smith's hurt. That neck has been hurt a little bit, guys.
Yeah,
he's been out.
You on to something, Coach?
Yeah.
You on?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I
Go
was saying
ahead,
something
Mike.
like,
Go ahead, Mike.
go ahead, Mike.
I want to add on to what Coach stated earlier. Actually, the Falcons, if you go back in the earlier regime until Mr. Dumbass decided he didn't want to play Quadri anymore, they were actually testing him out as a fullback. So the thing with Quadri, it's not so much that he doesn't have the skills. Is if you go back to game, I forget what game it was last year, but when he started the fumble, when he fumbled that one time, they gave him an opportunity and he seized the opportunity. That's the thing. He did seize the opportunity, but that one fumble really was like, because you got to know one thing about Arthur. He don't give a damn if you Matt Ryan or the 99th player on the damn roster on
He's
practice
gonna hold
squad.
you
He's thinking
accountable.
about you, thinking about bringing your ass in. He does not do mistakes. He don't do mistakes whatsoever. Somebody gonna be some of these guys gonna be running laps. That's what he does. So when you look at Quadri Olsen, I think the thing with Quadri Olsen is that he just got to stop his mistakes. I think he's on the roster. If you just look at his size, he's almost a like I want to say as cut, but he's Derrick Henry. He is our Derrick Henry. So that's what he sees in him. He has that ability to break away. He got incredible breakaway speed for a guy that size, athleticism. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. The thing with him is he's getting better at recognizing pass protection where he needs to be. So fullback will not be a bad place because even in Arthur Smith's scheme, he likes to use his players, fullback, tight ends, third tight end, fourth tight ends, offensive lineman gonna be catching passes. So he's looking at Quadri like he's a diamond in the rough. So look, I wouldn't guarantee that he'll be on the roster because you got guys like Damian Williams, Tyler Algier, obviously we got Cordero Patterson, but Caleb Huntley too is another guy who's almost has identical size and athleticism. So
He's a
he's
big
gonna
guy.
be in. He's gonna be in for work. He gonna have to work for it, and that's what we need for our running backs because and as we know, this is not a league where running backs are going to see 40, 50 carries, a game anymore. You're going to see a lot of that spread out. So he's going to have an opportunity. It's just whoever makes the least mistakes are going to be our running backs. That's what the key is. It won't give a damn about what your skill level. Don't make mistakes under Arthur Smith.
Yeah, you made a good point, Mike, because I remember you saying earlier one of the shows that Arthur Smith puts people on the field that he trusts. And being that, somebody that, he want to cut down, the mistakes as much as possible. And like you said, because the run game for this season is paramount. It's most important. So you got to have that. Number one, you want to have that running back rotation. So one player going down, you can keep it going. But yeah, you want to minimize the mistakes because that helps solidify the run game.
Well, it's definitely going to be running back by committee. We've established that. We've come to that. And with Olsen, it's like Mike just said. If you already have that, you already got Tyler Algier, who's that type of running back that Olsen is, that pound the ball running back, that running back that can one cut and go, and Algier can also get in the passing game. Same thing with Cordell Patterson. That's why I said he's really going up against the Williams boys, and he's going up against Huntley. So we want him there. We like him. We like Olsen. But the competition for him at running back gonna be fierce. It's gonna be fierce in training camp.
It's funny that Tony Wright. Shout out to Tony Wright. There's one particular running back that I actually wanted before these guys got here. Remember Deontay Foreman? Remember he was the backup to Derrick Henry?
Yep.
He's another guy. He's about 6'2", 240, but he does get hurt though. That's the thing, but It's I thought we was going to sign him. The Damian Williams signing was a little bit off to me, but I guess like he's a one cut too. But yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to make the team almost because it seemed like every position is crowded. So the cream is going to rise to the top. Plain and simple.
But Damian Williams is 30 years old now.
There you go.
He's 30 years old.
The only thing right now we know is probably Mariota's going to be on the center, week 1. The only thing is we don't know who's going to be center. It could be Hennessy. It could be Dahlman, The only thing that we know, Jake and Lindstrom is going to be there.
I think
Grady is set. You think it's going to be Hennessy?
I think it'll be Hennessy.
Okay.
I like this. I like this point Ray Fitty made. Appreciate your comment, Ray. I like this because that's a great point because you don't have to be you don't have to be listed at running back if you're a special team return man.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You're the punt returner or you're the kick returner. So that does help. That does help Olsen make the roster. That's a great point.
That and what you said, Blackberry, is what I've been saying along. It's chess, not checkers. Because at any given moment, Arthur Smith wants multiple faceted players.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think he's going to stack this offense especially, so that at any given moment he can switch somebody out to what?
Mm-hmm.
Confuse the defense.
The defense.
Cause havoc so that he makes it easier for Mariota to do what he does.
Yep.
Because the defense that's confused can't stop nobody. Period.
I just got a little Joda energy just then, right?
Hey, but also guys, think about this also. What's the other phase of this game? You got offensive, defense, you got special teams, right?
Right.
You got to put somebody on special teams. You can put all your starters on special teams.
Yeah.
Some there. There will be some. So
I just wanted to say that because that's how I'm feeling about. That's how I'm feeling about my Falcons. I had to interrupt and do that.
Only Mike. Only Mike.
Olsen could be one of those special team guys too. We do got to have some. And he did great.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say he did great, but he did good last year on special team.
He did.
He got a couple
He know how to tackle.
Forced fumbles last year. So
All I'm gonna say is, all your other teams out there, once we get our 53-man roster, y'all better have y'all affairs in order. Oh man,
it's a lot of competitions, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition.
But I got to talk about something here. It's been something that's been circulating.
Uh-oh.
The rumor has been
Oh yeah.
circulating.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about it.
We have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so I want to say this. Comment section, you better be ready because we about to talk about a certain somebody. I call him Jimmy Hasselhoff. Okay?
Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket.
Jimmy Hasselhoff.
Jimmy No Throw G.
Look, Jimmy G, Kenny G, Warren G. I don't want none of them.
Hey man, that's a regulator show. What you talking about?
All right. Yo, Rich,
Yo.
Jimmy G to the Falcons, bro. I need to hear the Korean to come out of this one because I know you heard something, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, I've seen the little rumors, man. I've seen the posts, man. But when you think about what we got, what we already established in our QB room, we won't need Jimmy G, man. What we gonna do? Like Trey Lance about to pack him up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen that when it came down to making the throw, that one throw to win the game, he ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy with what we got with Mariota and Ritter, and I'm excited to see that. You know, I'm gonna be there live at the preseason game for the Jets game, so I'm gonna be right behind the team. I'm letting y'all know from now. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? We in New York. Hopefully, but besides that, I'm good where we at, man. You know, I don't pay attention to no smoke screen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Blackberry. You heard
What it
him,
is.
man. Jimmy Hasselhoff.
You just said it right there, bro. Smoke screen. You can't fade me, shouty. I'm sorry. I see straight through the bullshit. You can spread. You can try to spread that shit across as many airways as you want to. I don't give a damn. It's not. Stop trying to play the fan base like we stupid or something. Okay. Hell, my woman don't even watch football that much, and I can tell her, hey, they say Jimmy Garoppolo might be coming to the Falcons. She gonna say who?
Right. Right.
So they miss me with all the Jimmy G shit. It's like we saying. We signed Mariota and we drafted a quarterback, Desmond Ritter. Why in the blue hell would we go after Jimmy Garoppolo? It makes no sense. We're not the Carolina Panthers.
That's right. No Panthers.
We not sitting up here with a deck of cards and every last one of them say QB on it. That's not what we don't. That's not what we're doing. This is a smart organ. Terry Fontenot is intelligent. He was building over there in New Orleans. He was building. Okay. So stop it. We see through the bullshit. Stop putting that shit on Twitter. Stop putting that shit. Because that's the only place you're seeing it at. You ain't you seeing it and you seeing it come from sources that are incredible. Stop it. Stop the bullshit, y'all. Please stop it. Y'all got me spitting. It's so stupid.
Coach.
It's stupid. Stupid. I saw this like, okay. I didn't read none of the articles. I was like, okay, it's a waste of my time to read it because if that was to happen, somebody else gonna get cut. You can't pay him. Who are they gonna cut? So you got to cut somebody who's got some big pockets on that team. So or you got to find some. We ain't got no money. This dude wants too much money. Plus, I don't want him any damn way. So, but other than that, man, it's all crazy stuff. It's just talk. That's all it is. It's that time of year. There's nothing going on. They got to make a narrative about something. And we always the joke butt tellers of this whole thing. The Falcons take this guy. The Falcons take this guy. They try to give us everybody. Why? I don't know. So, but yeah.
Juan, I know. Juan, look like you got like the words is getting like you just can't keep words in. Like, what?
I gotta go.
Look, I got a good question for everybody. If you think we getting Jimmy Good Time, what flavor of crackhead cereal are you eating?
Cracking Crunch.
I'm trying to tell you, Cracky Crunch, and I'm calling out the person that said it first, Cam Moron. You got the gray hairs on my beard itching, and I just moisturized it this morning.
Damn.
Cut out the haberdashery. You got people on here talking about we getting Jimmy G. I don't need the red light district quarterback.
Stop the shit right now. Let me take it.
Look, I don't need Old Fulton Industrial on my team throwing nothing.
Let me have that. Why in the hell do we want some overpaid, overrated Tom Brady backup who ain't did shit but blow a Super Bowl lead on our team?
I told you, old Fulton Industrial.
No, but he not that is motherfucking Matt Castle 2.0. We don't need that shit. Remember everybody said that shit about Matt Castle when Brady went down that one year, then he go to Kansas City and he ain't amount to shit.
But look, this is what I keep saying. It's fear. The closer we get to the season, remember what everybody's saying. They didn't put. Now I'm gonna go down the stupidity line. They didn't put our GM at 24. They didn't put our cornerback at number 9. They got us. They reeling us because the old quarterback has left. We ain't dead last behind the Panthers.
Fear the unknown. The Carolina Panthers. They got the right name. The Panthers. They is straight
the
boo-boo.
timeline. The closer we get to the season, the scared of y'all get. But we ain't gonna win but 2.5 games. Yeah, I said
let
that.
Let them sleep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
Right. So now
you
just
can evaluate all the rosters. You can evaluate all the rosters you can, but at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and play them games on Sunday. And what they say, any given Sunday.
And this is the point that I made, and we was talking about it in the group earlier. Basically, people want to be happy. They don't care about wins. They don't care about the team stats. They don't care about players getting paid. They want to be happy. So what they do is they sit in front of Madden for so long, they forget that Madden is a game and the NFL is real.
Right.
So all of a sudden now, when we don't do what Madden, when we don't do what they do on Madden, all of a sudden now it's not real. Wait a minute, hold up. You mean to tell me that we got a salary cap? Oh my gosh. You mean to tell me I can't put any kind of players I want? Oh my gosh. You mean to tell the Falcons gonna be -5 and 17.
Man, I'm telling you something. I said it a long time ago. Fuck Madden. When I hit the ask Madden button and I tried to run a play and I lost 5 yards on that bitch, I was like, man, fuck you. I ain't asked you nothing else. That's not what done with it.
It's that Nintendo Tecmo Bowl syndrome.
Hold on, right. Can I say something quick about this? Y'all got to think about Madden is a business now, man. Madden is a business. These guys are making money playing Madden online.
Right. It is.
So they have tournaments that pay millions of dollars to play Madden.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So,
right.
But like you said, that scenario, those ratings, that's money for those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So since we don't have those ratings, people don't play with the Falcons because there's nobody rated high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
it's based on that.
The thing is, Coach, we have these Madden players, true enough, don't know how to separate reality from fiction. Everybody everybody see that, I can put this player here without any penalty, and we can build this super team and we can win all the things. It's not set up like that. And then when you hear stuff like we can't afford it, or this don't fit the scheme, or we're building a culture, it's like you cussing to them. Like, bro, if y'all want to be happy, I can tell you what you can do. You rent a swing set and swing backwards. That's it.
Why they swinging backwards, Juan?
They swing backwards. Swing backwards.
Swing backwards.
You out of touch with reality.
He said swing
we want to win. We want to win. I don't care. Look, when we win, I'll be happy. I don't care nothing about being happy in the stands and we lose. Okay. Ain't nobody throwing no Freaknik party because we lose. They've been clowning us since '66.
Right.
Hell no. Ain't no participation trophies around here.
No. I didn't come from that era. If you suck, you suck. If you lost, you lost. You took your shame like a man. No giving no participation for showing up.
Okay.
You know what you got for showing up? You stayed on the team.
Exactly.
You don't give no trophy for showing up.
I mean, you gotta understand one thing, guys. Every news person, whether you got a blue check next to your name or not, everybody wants to be first. Everybody wants to report on something first. Everybody want to be the first to say, like, I did it first. That's why you got guys like ESPN on Fox Sports 1. That's quick to report these things, and then when they find out that it's wrong, shout out to Sarah Ryan. She had to get at somebody. I ain't want to name their name because it's not going for it. But she had to get at somebody like,
with the quick.
Somebody irrelevant. That's who it is. Somebody irrelevant.
Somebody. What's up, Maggie?
I wanted to break through here because this topic is just important. I hope y'all hear me. I'm probably on my break. I'm probably resting, but I can't do it. Seriously, we got to be careful about running with these articles and not checking the credibility of them. And then I'm seeing it posted and reshared and quoted in articles. Come on now, don't be a fool. Check these people. Check these people credentials. Do you really see them on ESPN, NFL? Do you know them? Do you know how to reach out to somebody? Like, look, I need to check somebody because this is the person I'm gonna make my article about. Is this legit? Because y'all out there looking, be nice. You being really ridiculous, sharing this stuff, and over here getting overhyped over somebody that looked like he about 19 years old in college. I'm just saying. Right? I think he changed his profile picture, but we ain't gonna go where who it is. Y'all please check these credibility.
I thought he was black at first.
Hey, Maggie.
I don't even share that stuff like that.
Check this out, Maggie. That Miss Maggie Ford right there, boy. Street private. She want the smoke, okay? She want the smoke.
That Atlanta Falcons Nation is, we're not gonna just put some over y'all head and say, "Oh, we just trying to get y'all to like something." No, we're gonna check our sources. We're gonna check what we doing, and and this crew right here, we got so many fellas up in here that actually played, dedicated to this game.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Now, make it make sense for these scenarios you trying to place out there. We got a cap situation. Why in the hell we gonna get rid of Matt Ryan? To come back
and pick up
hell again with another quarterback when we got only one.
Thank you.
Three. Be real, because whatever happens with Felipe Frank, we already got a third option. What the hell, y'all? You won't know?
I just caught the Holy Ghost.
Look, I told y'all, nice ice cold bowl of crackhead cereal.
I knew he was bullshit when I seen his name, Cam Marino. Boy, your name don't even sound like a credible
His
source.
name is Cam Moron. He don't even deserve no Marino.
Cam Moron, Cam Marino, Cam Mononucleosis, whatever the fucking name is. He's dumb as hell.
Look, when it all comes down to it, check your sources, check them to make sure that you're trustworthy, man. Anybody could sit there and say, look, these people that trust these sources be the same people that be mad at the weatherman for getting it wrong.
That's why I don't
the
write.
next day.
Hey, what?
People, man.
Then IQ said, check yourself before you wreck yourself. He need to check himself, but it's too late. He done wrecked himself. It's over with.
Nah, man. We ain't gonna get us out of time of day. But what we gonna do is we're gonna move on to the next topic, because if we're talking about disrespect, here's the disrespect right here, ladies and gentlemen. The annual ranking of all 32 NFL front offices, NBC Sports Edge writer Pat Doherty, at him if you're pissed off at him, put Terry for 24th on this list of NFL general managers.
I'm raising my hand like I'm in school. I'm gonna tell you this.
24th.
You want me to tell you what that's about? I'll tell you what that's about. Everybody figured Terry Fontenot mishandled the Matt Ryan trade situation. That's the only reason why he's 24. Stephen Wonder could see that blindfolded in the basement. Just because they flirted with the idea of getting Deshaun Watson, that's why they moved him down to 24. Everybody say, oh, they mishandled this situation, this and that and that and this. Man.
But if you listen to it, they contradict themselves, because on one end they talking about how he handled that, and then on the other end talking about all the wonderful stuff he did as far as the draft and the team. And the problem with them is they don't know, based on the Falcons not giving them any information so they can run with a narrative, they don't know if the team's gonna pan out. So, they're basing his stat on the fact that they don't have any information other than what they see. So basically they're saying, you suck until we find out any information that we can run with, because we don't like who you drafted, pretty much. That's pretty much what they're running with. So you're going to draft it. Like I said, it's all about who we like. We want to be happy. We want to have pom-poms in the stadium. We don't care nothing about developing no team or winning a game. Y'all want y'all feelings attended to. I'll sit on the pie.
Well, you know what? I ain't here for my man. What you got, bro? What you think about this disrespect right here?
So, okay, let me get this right. So TF took over next year, and he brought us out of the cap hell that the past regime put us in, and now we have 11 or 12 million over the cap now. And you mean to tell me that he's only worth 24th? Are you serious? And he's signing all these players, that nobody really paying attention to, and then they still mad that we drafted a wide receiver in first round. And, bruh, get over yourself.
All because they don't like what the hell he did.
Mm-hmm.
Get over yourself.
That just made a real good point, and that probably gonna go over a lot of people's head. He really just took us out of cap hell. Bringing a guy that's gonna make $25 million is putting us right back in there. It's just like cleaning up the damn toilet. You done blew up the damn toilet, shit all on top of the toilet, in the toilet, all over the toilet. You clean this shit up, and then you gonna go
and then go back and shit all over it again.
Right. Shit all over again.
Yo, Mike.
Exactly.
That's crazy as hell to do.
Yo, Mike. You know what it is? Fellas? I think they don't really see what's going on, what we're really doing, the overall big picture.
That point.
Like, I'm sure by next year, by the end of the season, based on we got Mariota, we got all these moves, we drafted a quarterback. Once they see how we perform this year, that ranking is going to change, guaranteed. Because they're going to believe in what Marcus Smith and what Terry Fontenot. Because basically, like most analysts, they know what we did. Because we know we were supposed to win 7 games last year. Everybody know that. So it's like some people already see what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So then once everything comes together now, it's lit. My son going to be in at least top 5.
The Mad Knights are not seeing the chess game. The Mad Knights are not seeing the chess game because we all know what we had from last year. And that's what they focused on. They was like, they weren't projected to win 7 games, but somehow, they squeezed it out and this, that, and the other. And the thing that pisses a lot of people off is the fact that how he went about building a roster that we have right now with crumbs. See, the thing they look at it is, Terry wasn't supposed to come from the Aints to the Falcons and build a team that Arthur Smith and Dean Pease can work with. That wasn't supposed to happen because everybody's narrative was, we're going to be good in 2023. So you mean to tell me we're going to skip a whole year just because y'all said so and get good in 2023? No, what's going to happen is we're going to get the icing on the cake in 2023 after kicking y'all's ass all 2022.
That ain't how that worked. I'm sorry. Look, I done played the game since I was little. That ain't how that worked. You got to go through some shit to get to where you want to go.
Point blank.
Blackberry, what you got,
we went
bro?
through it.
They have the Cleveland Browns at number 10.
Oh, man, that almost made me spill my water.
That's why I read
this article. $250 million quarterback who ain't gonna be playing. What kind of fucking
boy, you said that I almost threw my bill. I was gonna be mad as hell about that shit.
I got my gray hairs itching.
They have
not that I'm gonna throw my bill. You know it's
at number 10.
Right.
Number 10.
Browns at number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Number 10. Well, that says it all.
Number 10.
Right.
Yo, I don't see them winning 10 games.
Oh no. I get at the most. I get them 6.
See, I'm trying to figure out. Nobody told me what flavor of crack cereal these people are eating. 10?
At the most, I'll give them 6.
What? They talking about we ain't gonna win 2 games, but you got them at number 10. For what?
I guarantee you, if we would have got Deshaun Watson, they would have put us at 32.
They would have had us as a championship team.
And guaranteed him $230 million. I got smoke coming out my goddamn mouth. They guaranteed this man $230 million.
Oh my God!
And you don't even know if he gonna play damn football.
They said 6 to 8 games. So what is he gonna do? Help the end of the season?
He gonna be out there serving popcorn.
Wait, he's not. 6 to 8 games. That means that takes you out of playoff contention. 6 to 8 games.
Let's not forget about the Odell Beckham Jr. debacle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going.
That's all. More than that. Deshaun Watson. Guaranteeing Deshaun Watson $230 million. And the Odell Beckham Jr. debacle. And you telling me that they the 10th best front office in the
but don't forget Blackberry, because like it's not only just the debacle because of OBJ. It's not because of the debacle $230 million. They were one of few teams that drafted the quarterback in the first round, and he has not made the 5th year. He didn't even get to the 5th year.
He gone.
Yeah.
And they traded.
And not to mention, now there's the trend growing because now they paying Kyler Murray that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you got old boy at the Ravens. He's gonna be looking for that kind of money. So you got a calamity trend that they started, and you put that to number 10. Where? Because I need to see what spreadsheet you use to calculate how they was gonna get there. Because like I said, I don't even see 10 wins. You got a quarterback that's gonna be sitting on his ass with that kind of money for 6 to 8 games. Well, y'all ain't going to no playoffs. Y'all ain't even gonna be able to spell playoffs. Y'all fans got to pay that money back.
What you got, Coach? What you got, Coach?
All this whole thing, the reason we're ranked so low, we're not picking those sexy draft picks they want us to pick.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah,
it's a sexy draft pick. We're not picking them up. This whole team, everybody we drafted, nobody else thought of. Well, Drake London, yes, he was going to be a first round pick anyway. However, they didn't want us to pick him. They wanted us to pick defense. Yeah, well, we did pick up defense. The 2nd, 3rd round, 4th round, we picked up defense. However, it wasn't those sexy picks they wanted. So this whole thing is based on those sexy picks that we didn't get. And ever since we picked up Drake London, because they wanted us to pick up one of the defensive end guys. You know?
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis also. Would have been a great pickup, but however, I still think we did okay. So it's all about the picks.
Like, I don't know why I have to say this every single week. And this goes back to, let me bring this back up, man. No matter what you do, nobody is going to like Atlanta. Get on your thing if you want.
What you do.
Okay, that's Black Hollywood. I ain't bringing up that card. I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. But you know, if you know, you know. This is certain things out there, certain media outlets just will not let y'all live. And y'all be as successful as you want. That's why Trey Young don't get the respect that he does. Nobody is going to give y'all the respect. Not even the Georgia Bulldogs got the respect that they deserve. Y'all won the championship last year, and they got Pharaoh winning the championship this year.
Damn near 1 year time.
That's why even though I'm gonna say it right now. Don't get on me, man. But I'm a Mets fan. I'm from New York, okay? But this is why the Braves don't get it. They don't. It's just something about. It's just something about. I don't know if it's the state of Georgia. I don't know what it's about that particular city. But media outlets will not give y'all the respect, no matter who's in charge. It does not matter. It's all about Dallas, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, and whoever's in New York. It does not matter because they're media outlets. That's it. That's it.
Can I say something on that right quick?
At me if you go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
All right, I live up in Washington, right? People think of Atlanta as a whole nother entity of another place. Like I say, I'm from Atlanta. They say Atlanta. I say, yeah, Atlanta is Atlanta, but Georgia is Georgia. It's two different places.
Yeah.
So Atlanta is pretty much. Right. I'm not saying it's separate, but you consider Atlanta a totally different place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can I say something?
What's up, Juan?
Atlanta teams, and we all know this, from anybody that was born in the 70s and 80s, possibly 90s.
60s.
Atlanta never set a precedent like they should have when they got started, because Atlanta and New Orleans were expansion teams. Because a lot of us that grew up in the 80s with the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, their owners were terrible. They didn't cultivate the team. They had a coach. One of the two teams had a culture, but they did not cultivate the teams. When you hear about the Steelers, when you hear about Green Bay, they cultivated a winning culture, but they were known for that. Everybody knows Green Bay was Lombardi. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that the Steelers, their defense, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. So when it got to us, we were just that expansion team that just happened to be in the South. And for a long time, nobody did anything to try to change that. Now we're in a point where we have an ability to change that. So the media and all them already have their minds made up. And it's been generationally made up that this team's just going to suck. It's just one of the teams that's going to suck. And the problem is, when we start winning championships, you either not going to say nothing because you don't want to admit you wrong, or you're just going to be like, yeah, but y'all, they going to move the goalposts. Oh, well, yeah. Like I said, if let the Falcons win a Super Bowl, it's going to be like, I bet y'all can't win 2. I bet y'all can't win 3. Y'all ain't got as much. You ain't got many rings as Brady. It's always going to be something. So I'm like this. I'm going to take the Trae Young approach. I like being the bad guy. Bad guys have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I embrace it. So that's what this team is becoming. We're becoming the bad guys, the dirty birds.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Okay. So if anybody caught the interview with Cabrion Coleman she's the experiential marketing manager with the Atlanta Falcons directly. So she's in charge of all those, when you see Freddie Falcon and the cheer team. She just did the ice cream festival this Saturday. I hope some of you guys went out there. If you got some pictures, please, hashtag AFN Fanatics so we can find you. But what she is saying is, just like y'all complained a little bit about how the fan base is, we sit down in the stadium. She admitted that we just don't have enough representation as far as marketing, advertising. You walk through the state of Georgia. You don't know this is Falcons country at all.
You make a really valid point right there, because I don't see anything marketed about the Falcons outside of Atlanta. Nothing.
Unless you are a Falcons fan, that's all you're gonna see people wearing it, but you don't see no billboards. The Falcons finally got the MARTA buses kind of on board, but I recently just saw a train with some type of Saints logo on it. It was like some type of New Orleans. It wasn't like it was like the symbol. I don't know if it wasn't the Saints official logo, but it was something that was like New Orleans. I'm like,
it better not be in Atlanta.
It was in Atlanta.
Put the train out of service.
Where it's at right now? I'm bringing the
train out of service.
Where is it now?
Marta, I'm making a phone call.
Yeah. So it's like,
now, fuck that. I'm coming up there with a spray paint.
Our own city, y'all. We don't got enough representation. How in the hell? Ain't no way in the world we got so many talented people out here to create merchandise and things like that.
Right.
We don't represent ourselves.
Right.
He was an ad for a bourbon with Florida. Hey, it still looks.
I don't even want to hear the word bourbon. I
don't even drink bourbon.
And to your point, Miss Maggie, that's the problem, because a lot of the fans are too busy in their feelings instead of rallying behind the team to make a difference. Like I said, everybody wants to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making this a culture where we're gonna get behind our team regardless of what. Because if they see the fans get behind the team regardless of what, then they tend to respect the culture once it changes. But everybody, you got these people that have bought into the narrative, and then they want to make the excuse, Atlanta has a lot of people that's not from Atlanta. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You like whatever team you like, no matter what state you come from.
We everywhere, bro. We everywhere.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Blackbird. Let me touch on two things one has mentioned. That we need to link together that a lot of people don't even know. He brought up Vince Lombardi and the Green Bay Packers, and he just brought up culture change. When the Falcons was started, We hired Nerb Hecker instead of Vince Lombardi.
Yep. I read a story about that.
A lot of what people that's involved in professional football, it's a lot of people that still that have that knowledge that happened, and that the Green Bay Packers, of course, go on to great success, and the Falcons are still trying to get that brass ring.
Right.
But then one just said culture change. There's always a moment in any franchise's history where the change is made and the culture changes. And like Mike said, we just won 2 championships in the state of Georgia, 2 back-to-back years.
Right.
Yep.
We're at a point in Georgia, and like Coach said, Atlanta, it stands on its own entity, so to speak. But we are on a culture change here in the state of Georgia, where we're not just going to be known for our capital being Black Hollywood or the new Hollywood. We're not just about to be just known, but this is where you come when you're not accepted in the places that you're from. And y'all know what I'm talking about with that.
Yeah.
We're not finna just be known for the freight industry. This is where I'm a trucker, so most of the freight that comes into this country comes through Georgia, comes through the Savannah ports. We're not just finna be known for industrial purposes. We're not just finna be known for economic purposes. We're about to be known here in the state of Georgia for our sport teams too, because sport teams generate a lot of revenue for the capitals, for the states. They generate a lot of revenue for the working class. This is not just about everything else that everybody else don't even think about. But when it comes to entertainment and sports, we ain't finna be just about Hollywood and movies and TV shows. The Georgia Bulldogs made it a point. Kirby Smart made it a point. We're finna change the culture here in Georgia. The Atlanta Braves had already won before, but the Atlanta Braves organization is probably the best organization in Major League Baseball for years. For years, they've been the best at contracts. They've been the best at signings. They've been the best recruiters. They've been the best scouters. They've been the best, bar none, in Major League Baseball. And now look at what Travis Slink, with these Hawks. My goodness, this brother is phenomenal at his job. He is phenomenal at his job. Okay.
Hey, Blackberry, can I say something right quick?
Don't say his name. Pause. Go ahead, Coach. I'm gonna pause.
Okay, can I say one thing? You made a very valid point, and this is what a lot of us goes over our head. If you look at all of the states where teams are their bread and butter, big business teams get a lot of sponsors from big businesses that generates revenue that allows them to market. That's why this forum right here is very important, because we're being noticed for change, and we gotta protect what we got at all costs. Because with that change, big businesses will now begin to do just like with the Braves. Now, every time you hear the Braves, it's what? Braves country. Why? Because over the years when they were down, they still did the marketing to make sure that their team was up front, no matter what era you look at. Falcons got to do the same thing. And and you made a very valid point, Blackberry. I did not know we did a Brett Favre part 2. I didn't realize that.
Part 1.
Because no, because if we were supposed to hire Lombardi, that's part 1. Then we had Brett Favre and we let him go. That's part 2. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Although he might have been a little, he might have been on the clouds a little bit, but I digress. But it's all about changing the culture and the expectation, but it's more so about changing big business. Because big business will give the advertising to the team.
We missing one key. We missing one key point to everything. Everybody absolutely right with everything that they just said. But we missing one key point. And this is why we are so. This is why we are on one thing here at Atlanta Falcons Nation. Is that as fans, if we are not loyal to one another, the same content creators, we are not sticking together as a fan base, and nothing the Falcons can do is going to get over. If we sitting up here, if I go to this channel and this channel don't want to support this guy because he got more subs or he more popular or he got more of this and he got more of that or she got more of this and got more of that. If we are as a content creators and writers and journalists are constantly fighting each other because they want to be the number one source and all that, look, we all can come together first and foremost as a fan base, and it starts with the journalists. If the journalists are not the ones that are leading the pack and saying, look, we will no longer talk crap about Mike Vick. We will no longer talk crap about Matt Ryan. We will no longer allow the media to talk crap about. That's the one thing about Green Bay. You are forbidden to say anything about Botstar, anything about the coach Lombardi, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. They will not allow that in Green Bay. That's what the Falcons Nation need to do. And the reporters, the media, these guys are the first one to talk shit. So why should how much money do Arthur Blank have to put in an organization? He's going to have to put a couple $100 million in it just to try to shut people the hell up. Because that's what it's going to take. It takes us and this is why I keep saying over and over again, it starts with the content creators. You keep putting in negativity, guess what? Guys like that Dan Siliolo, whatever the hell his name is, they gonna keep writing these dumbass articles. Why? Because he know our stupid ass fan is gonna jump all over it. Why? Because we're creatures of bad habit. We love negativity, so we change our mindset as a fan base first and foremost, and we come together like Green Bay. All right, Mag, what you got? Go ahead.
I got one more thing.
I got because it was like we talking about like Atlanta Falcons Nation. I was actually going to ask the coach one thing first, so I'm gonna let you get the opportunity to speak your piece first. Go ahead, coach.
Hey, okay, I got a question. What does Costco, Microsoft, Starbucks, Amazon, and Google have in common?
What they have in common?
A lot of money.
They trade on the stock market.
Influence.
All right, check it out.
Yeah.
They're all headquartered in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Okay. These companies here, they support the Seahawks with the utmost, everything.
All
You
right.
go to place Seahawks, you got advertising of everything that's in that city. It's in that state. So this fan base up here is so crazy. I call them bandwagon because they only do it when they win it. But those games are always sold out. That's why they want to know the city. These people are loud. I hate going there because it's so damn noisy. But they support their team here. No matter how bad they look, they still support them.
Great point.
So it's like when you got your businesses in your area supporting your team also, it makes things a little easier.
That's
because
right.
if you're, for instance, if Coca-Cola, I don't know what Coca-Cola does. I'm sure they do support the team. But when they do like marketing things just for your team, it helps.
Not enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So money talks.
Yeah. You noticed that.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say because everybody here, pretty much for one location or another, is either from Atlanta or from a little outside. But y'all ride or die for the Falcons and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
There's three guys. There's three guys on this panel. Three guys on the panel that live outside of Atlanta. This is why
I was born and raised in Atlanta, though.
But you was born and raised in Atlanta, but you went to Seattle. You're in Washington State,
Right.
but you still ride or die for the Falcons. Though. He could have changed. He could have went to the emerald green and blue if he wanted to,
Right.
But no, he believes red and black. What I would like to say is my brother down here, my fellow New Yorker, Rich. I haven't heard from him, but I want you to let them know why did you become a Falcons fan? You're not a Jets fan, so you got to slide.
I need those shoes, though.
Yo, I'm drippy out here. I don't fuck around. But yeah.
Falcon down over there.
See, but
what you were saying, Matt?
Right there, like, no, I was saying, like, this is what I'm talking about. When you walk out, like, you drip down, let them know where you from. Let them know who you support. Like, straight up. And that's why I want to say, like, up here in New York, is like we could have went with the Buffalo Bills, jumped on that bandwagon. We could have jumped on New York Giants, went in on that bandwagon. We could have went and straight up unsufferable and be a Jets fan, but we didn't. But I want to let you know. Let them know. Let your brothers know, because it's the first time that you that we on here with it. But let them know why you became a fan. While still to this day you still 10 toes down for the egg. Let them know.
I'm saying for the most part, like, just the Falcons organizations, it just stands out itself. Like, one, I'm not a bandwagon guy myself. I've always been a leader. I've never been a guy to jump on one team because everybody's there and all this other stuff. Like, the Falcons never won the Super Bowl. So I want to be a fan of a team where I can witness that first Super Bowl when you know what I'm saying, when that comes along. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons always been an underrated team. You know what I'm saying? It's just from the get-go. You know what I mean? And just the simple fact of the colors, everything. I played ball. I always represented red, black, and whites from youth to high school. You know, it's a long story, but, you know, I'm here on the winning team, on the winning side, on the real side. You know that, so that's the best thing. And being I got the mic right now, I want to ask y'all a very important question, because we was talking about preseason earlier, right? And compared to last season, when Arthur Smith, it was his first year and everything, he did not play his starters throughout the whole preseason. And we was excited to see this new offense, how Matt Ryan's going to look, how everybody's going to look in this offense. He doesn't play the starters throughout the whole preseason. And then now all of a sudden we come out flat. Right. First game of the season, and we got smoked by Philly for no reason. But we all know later on in the season, we were a better team than Philly, and we would beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be at the game, the Jets preseason game. I'm going to be right directly behind the team. So if I see they're not playing these guys, like the starters to see, I'm going to be right behind Arthur. I'm going to let him know. But I want y'all to know, like,
let him know.
To answer it for me,
you gotta
please.
Let him know.
Yeah.
We ain't finna do that 2 times. We ain't finna do that again at all.
No.
Right. Can't do that twice. Can't do that.
Yeah.
He better learn from his mistake, man. You can't do that, man.
But you gotta think about this also. I got a scenario about that too.
Yes, please.
Maybe, just maybe, he knew how bad the offensive line was gonna be last year. He didn't want to get Matt Ryan hurt. Think about that. You got to look at different scenarios. I understand what you're saying, but you got to look at different scenarios. Okay, I'm not going to trust this line to protect my quarterback. I need him for the rest of the whole season.
Yeah.
Although he did get hit a lot, but preseason, why get him hurt in the preseason?
No. I get it, Coach. No, his main philosophy wasn't what most coaches do. They want to evaluate the guys who they have on the team, the young guys, all that stuff. Of course, you want to put your starters out there. I want to see what this guy could play multiple positions and see. I get the philosophy of it. I understand that, but you got to make cuts. You want to see what guys can do. But it's after a while, like, the starters gotta at least get their reps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least 2 series, at least play the whole half or just the first quarter at least.
We'll see. I think, too, what he's going to do, too, because he saw how flat we were. Now it's going to be like he's going to probably do a percentage. And the coverages and the schemes are going to be vanilla. Because my belief is, because we're playing a division rival first game of the season, he not trying to have Philly all over again. Because number one, we at home. That's number one. That's strike one. We at home. Number 2, we playing a division rival, which is our natural rival anyway. So he's gonna be like, yeah, them like I said, them preseason games is to get your fuck ups out the way.
Okay.
See what you got. Play people, see how the team's cohesiveness is for the start of the season, because I don't think that back office ain't betting a lot on us trying to go in there and tear down them Saints week 1, because they're trying to set a precedence right now. Like, we got an opportunity to really show these people what we made of. So yeah, I believe he's gonna use them starters now because you got to knock the rust off the starters. Period.
Right.
You got to. You can't just throw them. You can't throw your starters out there in the fire like that if they're not ready. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a change.
So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go to the Q&A. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the questions out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you have any questions, whatever they may be, it seems like a lot of people really biting into these. I see you, Alex, that was about trade rumors are legit. We already touched on that. We're not gonna go back into that no more. All right, we had to curse out like somebody else that was on Twitter, so we ain't gonna do all that. But get your questions out there. We're gonna spend a few minutes on the questions, but I'm gonna ask y'all the first question out while they, start typing their questions into the chat. Yo, any of y'all going to any games this year?
Hey, Falcons Saints, I'm there.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin getting married. He gets married September 9th in Orlando. I'm leaving on the 10th that Saturday, driving from Orlando to Atlanta, and I'll be at the game on the 11th.
I don't know what game I'm going to yet, but I'm gonna be going to at least a few of them, at least 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got my Seahawks tickets, and probably going down to LA.
Okay.
Oh, you right. You on the West
My
Coast.
man said he's gonna pay the premium. He's gonna pay the premium and go see the team play. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, the kid, I got Father's Day tickets.
What about you, man?
My kids bought them tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm definitely going to some tailgates, man. So y'all already know. If y'all see a big, little skinny dude with dreadlocks with a big ass Atlanta United boombox out there,
the boombox is how we gonna recognize it because the front part, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
That's what I said. The skinny dreadlocks.
we gotta look for the boombox.
Between him and Los, they gonna have them They're gonna be boombox down, bro.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Los too, man.
Shout out to
you, Los.
Big time. Yo, Mag, we gotta make it down to Mercedes-Benz, bro. We gotta do it, man. Y'all got to catch that flight.
Hey, come on, man.
Y'all come to the Benz. I'm driving 3 hours up. So just so
bro, y'all gotta pick us up, man. What's up?
Look, I'm telling y'all, we need to come in there like 50 deep.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
We need to be 50 deep at the tailgate, then go inside and be 50 deep.
Derek Mom, come.
Derek Mom said, y'all come to the season opener. Oh Lord. Y'all trying to have us act a fool.
Look at
it. Hey, Magnus, I'm gonna tell you, when I first met Mad Mike and them, when they showed up, it was only a handful of them. People were still looking like, who are these people? And why are they so big? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. If they see us 50 deep, they're gonna be like, leave them people alone.
I'm a midget compared to man.
Yo, Mag, we're gonna talk, bro. September 11th, bro. We're gonna talk, man.
No, y'all,
Rich, man. We need y'all down there,
already know, man.
That's that straight safety.
Like me and Rich, y'all can't miss us. Like our big asses, y'all can't miss us, man. Y'all see us coming.
What you will, man? About 6? You 6'5"?
I'm 6'6".
Yeah, he look
low. Oh shit!
Yeah, so that's coming in like, look, we gonna look like the offensive line. You got Anthony Rush. You got Magnus gonna be Kyle Pitts. Rich gonna be what is it? Tyler Algier. Shoot. Look. Hey, I'm 5'11". I don't mind being OZ. I'm proud to be OZ. I'll be OZ. That's all right. I'll take that. Mike, you got Mike over there being quarterback. Hey, shoot.
Yeah, man, yo, fellas, man. I'm about to head out of here, man. I'm about to go get ready for a boat ride, get ready for this, man. But for the most part, man, this was great, man. It's been a minute since I've been on here. It was a pleasure being on the show with y'all, kings and queens, Maggie, Mike. You know what I mean? All y'all fellas, man. Definitely Can't wait to come back with y'all again, man.
Hey, Rich, when we gonna get the good fellas back though? That's my question.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, you know when it's coming back, man. We live in the season, man. During the season, you're hearing it first, man. We back during the season.
Okay, just had to call you out a little bit. Just wanted to know.
I got you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, all right?
All right, dude. Be safe out there, man.
All right, Rich.
All right, good looking. Peace.
Like y'all know, I got a question for y'all, man. Do y'all know what's going to happen? See, this is why we can't be tailgating or nothing like that if you got Maggie, you know, because we're gonna have to have security and whatnot. Do you realize, like I said, it's already hot down there.
They ain't that dumb. They ain't that stupid. They ain't that stupid.
Hell no, they ain't. There's no whole board down there, boy.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Miss Maggie come look. I'm gonna tell you right now, Miss Maggie and Lisa coming in, they're gonna walk in there with the lineup. Trust me. Trust and believe what I tell you. K-Styles ain't small. Man, Mike ain't small. I mean, I'm not tall, but I ain't small either. Look, they coming in with the front seven. Yeah, it's gonna be like the front seven.
Yo,
top flight.
Hey, I'm gonna be right on the bench serving water.
I gotta take
I ain't did it all. Y'all want about 150 pounds soaking wet.
Hey, look, they're coming and be like, who that people with entourage? Why she got all the people around her?
Hey, I'm gonna be the one that right there in the corner. As soon as somebody, I'm gonna come sneaky. I'm gonna sweet chin music. Come out the back. Come sneaky. I'm gonna hide behind everybody.
I don't know who want to be some crazy 6'5" white guy. She's asked like, who's gonna be Caleb McGarry? I don't know who's gonna be some.
I'd be Caleb McGarry. So I take his money.
If I had the size of Caleb McGarry, but I'd be black. Hey, but we do got a question, y'all, from Ghost Peppers. Ghost Peppers say, who's our potential comeback player of the year?
Oliver all day.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah Oliver on top, boy. That ain't even nothing to think about. Isaiah Oliver showed his ass till he got hurt. Watch, see, he gonna pick up where he left off.
I got somebody else. I got somebody that might go back to his old days.
Who that?
Deion Jones.
Deion Jones. Yeah.
He's on the team. If he's on the team.
Yeah.
I'm going Mariota.
I think he's going to be on the team. Yeah.
But see, you got to think.
I think he's going to go back to getting pick sixes. You know?
With the kind of defense we got right now, Isaiah Oliver going to have a field day.
Oh, yeah.
See, you got to think. The players, you got to think. God. Think about this. The players that had the most pressure on them last season, they got more help. So you're not gonna see Grady Jarrett getting triple team. They're not gonna be able to focus all on, you know what I'm saying, IO. Kyle Pitts ain't gonna get bracketed like that. These players are gonna be able to do what they're supposed to do. That help. Yeah. I'm telling you, Arthur Smith gonna be throwing decoys. Dean P's gonna be doing some amazing, crazy stuff. So these dudes are gonna be able to flourish.
Oh yeah. I never seen Dean Pease and Arthur Smith smile so much like this offseason.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like, have you noticed they've been smiling a lot? Like, like these guys are like in a different type of place right now, man. What they about to enter the league is like they're in a different type of place.
They look confident.
Yeah.
Yes. They look very, very confident. They look very, very confident. But oh boy, I don't know who Maggie talking to. Like, are we getting more
that
sacks or more touchdowns?
That's somebody else background. No, it wasn't me.
Somebody sound like you out there. Somebody.
I ain't doing it. Maggie impersonator.
I don't know.
Maggie impersonator.
Somebody out there sounding like Fontenot. Come on now.
We gonna have more touchdowns. We gonna have more touchdowns.
I want more touchdowns.
That set number's gonna be high though. That set number gonna be high.
Hey, look, I want more sacks, man. Look here, we can score touchdown. Give me the sacks, dog. We proved last year we couldn't even smell the quarterback. We right up on him. Give me the sack.
Hold up.
Hold up. We couldn't even do that.
But hey, it's coming though because we got Dante Fowler ass out the door.
But but you know what? If you know a lot of them sacks came from people. It came from us hula hooping around the players. We wasn't wrapping up. We was swinging around their hips while they was running.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. The real. See. Now you out here cursing now, okay?
Well, you can't hit that with him.
All right.
You know I'm a defensive guy, man.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We're talking about
that man gotta have a TikTok because he was damn TikTok before goddamn TikTok was famous. So I know he got a TikTok.
I don't want no pretty boys in my secondary now. Like Deku is gone, okay?
We don't want no look. We don't want no disco shows. We don't want no tiptoeing. We don't want no backpedaling. We don't want no
We don't want no aspiring rappers.
We don't want no Mortal Kombat contestants. None of that.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Like, we don't. Yeah. You know what? I'll be that guy. I remember you, Willie Mo. I remember you for that one good tackle that you did against at that time the Rams. All right, when you basically did AEW on his ass. Look. I don't want no aspiring rappers that can't cover. Okay.
This Atlanta Falcons would not be hosting Star Search. Okay. This is not a night. This is not a night of the Apollo.
The answer is no. The answer is no. They will not be with us.
No.
Right. No.
The answer is no.
No.
Wallace Smith. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, Wallace?
Coach say hell no.
Would y'all rather our defense to have more sacks or more pressure? Now I know
more sacks, man.
This is Mike's trigger point.
This is
more sacks.
That is saying to me, no, they do this.
We need the quarterback looking at the dirt.
I would say pressures.
But
because
I think Lisa Shepard said it too.
Yeah. It's because you got to think for all the pressure that you get, that disrupts the quarterback throughout the game, even if you don't get a sack, because you're not guaranteed to get sacks.
Yep.
You
but
can
I also want to knock him
right.
You can get them, but pressure disrupts the quarterback's rhythm, which throws off the team. Sacks just takes the quarterback down.
I think that question would have been.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me tell you something. You start putting that quarterback face in the grass, put him down there enough, it's gonna show enough rattling. Hit him one good time.
I agree.
Rattle him all day long.
Let Coach say this. Go, Coach.
All right. I'm gonna have them having knockdowns instead of pressures. Hit him. You know, you have to sack him. Just knock him down.
Right.
You know,
because
those come towards the sacks also.
You're naturally gonna have more pressures than sacks anyway.
Yeah.
Because you have to get the pressure to get the sack.
Right.
Yep.
So you're going to whatever amount of sacks you got, you're gonna have as many more pressures because you have to get the pressure to get the sack.
Pressures open up the availability to get the sack, because what the pressures do is they make the quarterback focus on who's coming from what angle. So he's not focused on the play itself. He's more focused on defense. He can't be focused on defense if he's on offense throwing the ball. Just like when Brady gets pressured, Brady looks to the right and to the left before he throws. He's more concerned about where it's coming from. That takes time off his rhythm. That takes time off of him being able to focus on how many step drops, which way do I go, and whatever. So he's not focused on being a quarterback as much as he would if he just sits back there. When Brady got no pressure, what was he doing? He was killing us. He sit back there and pick out who he want to throw to. He can't do that if he's worried about where it's coming from.
Man, Brady had more time to drink a beer in the damn launch in the backfield.
Right.
Yeah, but
get those pressures.
You gotta be able to pressure Brady.
Yeah, it's important we teach
them. First of all, it's like you gotta be able to pressure straight down the middle.
Yeah.
The thing is about no quarterback likes when they hike the ball like this. I'm gonna get all into the camera. When they get like this, when you hike the ball like this, nobody wants to see somebody as soon as they hit the ball, somebody that picks up linemen and pushes them
into the quarterback
because you can't step up. Exactly. You cannot step up. The first thing they tell you in anything, go all the way back to Pop Warner, is like you step up in the pocket. You have to step up in the pocket. A quarterback likes to follow through is forward. So if you're able to get pressure straight down the middle, like these statue quarterbacks, like, first of all,
unless you're Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes.
And there's very few people like that. There's very few people. Man.
Well, see, the difference is you gotta be able to maintain pressure on both inside and outside. See, inside pressure is detrimental to pocket quarterbacks. Outside pressure is more geared towards scrambling quarterbacks, because then you have to not only pressure them, you gotta contain them. Because if you don't contain them, then he can go for 5-10 yards, possibly a first down. So but that pressure is essential to getting them sacks.
But it's important we teach the fan base. You have to get pressures to get sacks. The pressure comes first. Then the sack is potentially going to happen. So if you're getting pressures, then that has to you getting the pressures to be able to get the sacks. So it's always going to be more pressures than sacks, because you don't always result pressure into a sack.
Right.
But you can result pressure into bad passes, fumbles, turnovers.
Right. Yeah. The disruption of the quarterback and disruption of the offense.
I got a question.
Remember, I'll tell you one thing. We got to like sacks and stats. That's what it is to me. Like sacks and stats. Sacks will get you paid. Sacks will get you to Pro Bowl. Sacks is what make you a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Pressures, that's just like something you got to do. You got to want to do. That's like getting a rebound in basketball.
That's effort,
right? That's what it's all about. It's about effort. It's all about effort, but it's a cohesive unit. It's got to be a cohesive unit trying to get at the quarterback.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Okay. What was the big difference between the SEC championship game and the national championship game?
I got it. I think the reason why I think the difference with that, Georgia just knew going into that game, shit, either way, we're gonna be in the playoff. So they were like, fuck it, we just gonna go out there and we ain't gonna play hard, but we gonna play hard and just let them do that. That's what I think. Cause
they got pressure on the quarterback.
They didn't play like complete shit. That's what the difference was. He ain't play like fucking
Stetson damn sure did play like shit. I was pissed off with him. But I also I had to do a warn too, man. Hey, it was a lot of people coming out of that dome about to pull their damn hair. There was a lot of bald-headed ass people coming out.
Bro.
Also, Georgia played conservative that game too. They were very conservative.
They got more. They got more pressures, and that's pretty much what they got. A lot of pressures. They got way more pressures than they did in the first game, because they went to the RPO.
Pressure.
They went to the RPO early in the game, and like what he did, Kirby just went to a lot of man coverage to kind of combat that, and kind of mixed it with a little zone over the top. So he went man underneath and zone over the top, and then that's when the safety just started seeing. He just did his damn thing that whole second game.
Yeah, Ringo.
But at the same time, though, I still think they knew in the back of their mind they were gonna be in the playoffs anyway.
Well, they had another opportunity to get that get back. A lot of times you once you lose to a team like that, you don't get opportunity to go back.
Oh yeah.
No.
So basically they said, okay, we got to do over. Let's do it right this time.
But the wrong team played in the playoff. I wanted Ohio State myself.
They would have got their ass smashed.
What's the name?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
I know, right? They would have got smashed too.
That's what I wanted. So.
Oh boy, I remember when I saw the matchup. When I seen we were going against Michigan, I was like, God have mercy on their soul.
I saw that people talking about, oh, Michigan might get them. I'm like, get who? They gonna have several seats.
All right, boy. Jordan finna play some pissed off ass football, and that's exactly what they did. They played some pissed off, ugly ass, beat your ass football that game.
I'm like, they just got embarrassing. You think Michigan gonna start? The Michigan gonna sit their ass on the sideline and watch the Georgia Bulldogs play by themselves? Like, man, cut it up.
But they had the number 2 draft pick.
That's it. Shit, Steven. Like I said, Steven Wonder seen that shit blindfolded in the basement before it even happened.
Go ahead, Mike. What's that?
But let's get back to these questions though.
Yeah.
Let's get back to these questions. How does your Ghost Peppers? What's up, bro? How does the Falcons placing Deion Jones on a pup list affect trade speculation? Our Falcons are a secretive bunch. What the hell? Oh, was it double D? I don't want to say DB. Okay, make or break season for Caleb McGarry. Agree or disagree?
Oh yeah, big time make or break season for Caleb McGarry, man.
Big time.
We appreciate you, bro.
Big time make a break. It's a make or break for him, man. We drafted you in the first round. You ain't showed nothing. But I told you I was done with Caleb McGarry. I was done with him last year when he just looked at Matt Ryan and wouldn't help him up. I was like, bro, you got to go. You got to go. I was done with him then.
But that was a bad look. Back to Ghost Pepper's question. It's at this point in time, it's a wait and see. They're gonna speculate until they see him come on the field or not come on the field. You know what I'm saying? And because the Falcons are keeping stuff close to the chest, that's all you can do. Because at the end of the day, we already know they're not gonna put him out there if he's not ready. They're not gonna put him out there to get hurt again.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait and see what moves they make.
And it could be possible too that maybe they don't want to get the inquiries that they were starting to get for Deion Jones from other teams. Maybe they want other teams to think that he's not worth coming after. So let's put him on the pup list. And I mean, this is just a theory, but let's put him on the pup list before the season starts. That way we can activate him whenever we want to. He might not miss any playing time if they intend on keeping him. He might not miss any playing time. And that still gives us the opportunity to make sure that shoulder rehab good. He can still do individual workouts. He just can't work out with the team. He can't practice and train with the team. Yes. So, it could be systematically planned. We don't want these inquiries for Deion because they want teams to think that he's probably not available like teams think he is.
Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot have taken the media's foolishness and turned it on them. They've used that to their advantage. They basically said, okay, if you're going to say this stupid stuff, then what we're going to do is we're going to play lame duck so we don't give y'all no inkling of what's going on. They've been playing chess ever since the beginning of offseason because they know the media wants a story. And they know these are, and especially with this Deshaun Watson thing, they're playing mental warfare. And that's an actual a good scenario there, Blackberry, because hey, he's a valuable player.
Yeah, just a theory,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got some breaking news right now. Y'all send y'all prayers up for John Mechie III, man. He was according to Twitter, he made a statement saying that he was diagnosed with APL, acute lymphocytic leukemia.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who?
John Mechie. John Mechie.
Remember the wide receiver from Alabama? He just got drafted to Detroit, right?
The Texans.
He was
That's a young man.
Yeah. So he said it's the most curable, it's the most curable kind of cancer. He's getting great treatment, and but he's not going to be playing this year. So, he's taking L for this year.
That's the same thing Roman Reigns had, right?
He had some sort of leukemia. I don't think it was like
he had a sort of
leukemia. Yeah.
It's leukemia, but I don't know if it's the same diagnosis of leukemia as
I just got it. Mine just came in too.
Yeah, wish that man a speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, prayers up for John Mechie, man.
Prayers up for everybody that's going through a form of cancer. Prayers up.
Yeah, it is. That ain't nothing to play with, man.
Cancer suck, boy.
Yeah, ain't nothing to play with.
It really does. Yeah. But at this point, we already at the 2-hour mark. Take a little bit too much of your time, even though we very entertaining bunch right here. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna say our goodbyes. We're gonna start with the man in the middle, our nose tackle, Big Ant. Go ahead and say your goodbyes, brother.
We just want to say, appreciate y'all coming, waking up, watching us. Hey, we come to stay. Like we're gonna put a hat on the hat this year.
Hat on that.
I like it. I like it.
A hat on the hat.
Yeah. Juan, go ahead, man.
Look, man. We pretty much we thank y'all for tuning in on y'all Sunday. Want to wake y'all up, give y'all some good information. Hey, as always, we gonna demand that respect for our ladies. Come out next time, and join us. Also, get ready for Cooler Talk Mondays coming up with 6-man K Styles. Let's also make sure we get him to 1K.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna help y'all get off y'all PTSD, man. Y'all got to do it. And look, stop sipping the Kool-Aid. Stop sipping the Kool-Aid. Every little looking cranny person out here putting out some narratives. Stop sipping the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, get a beer instead.
Red Kool-Aid.
I'm trying to tell you.
Grab a beer instead.
Red Kool-Aid. Ain't no flavor to red.
Yeah, let's
grab a beer instead.
Red.
We are the dirty birds for a reason. We the new bad guys of the NFL. Y'all get used to
it. Yo, Coach.
Hey, before you guys go, hit that like button too, guys. Go up to left in the chat if you haven't hit that like button before you leave. But I want to thank you guys for joining the show this morning, and looking forward to the next one. You guys have a great weekend, or whatever, best of your weekend, and see you in your next show. All right, have a great day.
Blackberry.
Home team.
Yes, sir, boy.
Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, share this content to the world, baby, because we're educating you from the P's and the Q's to the how you do's, baby. Hit that like button and share. Subscribe. Listen, we the home team. We love everybody. We love the fan base. We love sports. This is what you get when you come to AFN, baby. You get everything that we got to offer. Home team, always represent for the home
we got
team, baby.
Michael Knight Rider.
Hey, every time Blackberry say home team, boy, that just get my blood going. That just get the blood going. Love it. Hey, man, everybody out there, thank y'all for coming through. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us. Man, look, I apologize for being on the road, y'all. July, there's so much shit going on. I'm always on the move and all that. Hopefully, I'll be sitting my ass at the house next weekend. So I'm live on location in Tallahassee, Florida right now for the R&B picnic, and it's raining. But there was a quote on an NWO Wolfpack T-shirt I had back in the day. It was black and red. On the back of it, it said, "Bad has arrived and is here to stay." You already know these birds are coming. We here. We ain't going nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all remember that, man. Y'all stay low, stay blessed. Love, peace, and chicken grease, man. We out of here, dog. Y'all follow me on all the hints. Y'all see me right there. Follow your boy, man. And on that note, we out of here, bro.
Yo, Maggie, you still there? I'll see if she's still there.
Yeah, I'm in the cut.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm here. I should not be
Go
here.
ahead, Maggie.
Resting. But now I really want to make this important announcement because AFN got some things in the works right now. Please pay attention to this community tab ASAP because we're getting ready to drop some events, some meet and greets. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely in connections with some good people to get some stuff going so we can have some fun outside of going to the football game during away games. So those that don't travel to the games, you'll have a location where we can still get in there like it's tailgate, have us a good old time with the Atlanta Falcons Nation team. So take advantage of that community tab because all additional to that, that's where I'm putting all the events that's coming from, Kabrion Coleman, Experiential Marketing Manager. She's giving y'all some gems, some fun stuff y'all can do with the family. And it's free. So get on that. it's fun, family friendly events. Well, except for the wine festival that's coming up. That's August. We don't want no babies in that one. But,
they drink too.
Yeah, well, a little sip a couple of apple juice in there. That's all right. But pay attention to the community tabs and all the advertisements because we really want. We already said it. It takes all of us to come together collectively to represent these birds on an off season, off day. It don't matter if it's just in the dome, in stadium, excuse me, guys. You got to be all over the place. I need to have birds everywhere. Every time I walk around, I'm seeing somebody repping out. Put some flags on them cars. I don't care if it's game day or not. I need to be seeing flags flapping and everything. I'm not playing with y'all. And as well as get to these tailgates and let me know where's the best tailgate because Miss Maggie T is going to be doing my tailgate tour soon. So I'm just putting it out there.
Hey, I'm gonna let you, Maggie. I'm gonna let you know when we do that ASU tailgate. Now that Albany State tailgate be where it's at. Okay. I'm telling you.
Okay.
When my partner from Albany State come out there and when they pull up, we let you know.
Hey.
So you how them go around do it.
Hey, lady. I hear her laughing.
Hey, yeah, Mike up there giggling like a motherfucker. She said, "Hey, man, Mike." She said, "Hey,
Mad Mike."
That was me talking. That was her.
Yeah, that was. I told you, we in Tallahassee. We came out for this event. It's raining right now. Everybody's sitting in the car. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Mad Mike, Hollywood Hogan, man. Come on, Hollywood.
I mean, I'm not like Magnus. I don't have 26-inch pythons. I'm not a.
But, are you sure?
Let me tell you something.
I fucked the hell out of a motherfucker, but I ain't got no 20-inch. I can knock your ass out. Believe that shit. All right, it's real. Got a good hook out there.
That chopper cut you down.
Like a butterfly sting like a bee, but that bitch ain't big. All right. Hey man, y'all. Hey man, y'all. Hey man, I watch too much wrestling, man. I watch way too much wrestling. I'm a wrestling guru, man. I love wrestling.
You are not alone, man.
Yes, sir.
You are not alone, brother.
That what he promos. He be coming out of nowhere. I don't know where the hell they be coming from. It just come out, man.
Just like
I said, man, you guys.
This nigga man that got a belt.
Yeah.
He about to pull it out.
Yeah.
Acknowledge him.
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
You already know.
You know what's coming.
You already know what's coming.
Acknowledge me.
I'm gonna let Mike finish. Okay.
Hey, I'm done because he got me intrigued. Now shit, I'm about to say. I feel like The Rock about to pick up the mic or something. So I'm a hand him the mic. You can go get it. Go, man.
All right. Hold on. Let me set my thing up. All right. Now, you already know. See, I want to let the nation know. It's about that time. You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's in the air. See, everybody, and I mean everybody is 0-0. Everybody's 0-0. Everybody is, unless you're a Jets fan or a Houston Texans fan, everybody's a contender. What y'all need to do is come out and support this team. Wear that red and black everywhere you go. Support the team. Hey, I support this team, and I'm 1,500 miles away. And trust and believe, I will invade Atlanta the way General Arthur did. I will, and I am coming. You best believe it. I'm coming with a free safety blitz, and trust me, you ain't gonna see me coming, but you will see me. If you know what I'm saying, if you know, you know. So what I'm gonna say from my brother Big N, all 6. I'm telling you, man, I'm coming off the blitz. I like to come from the blind side because you won't see it coming, but I'll put people on the gurney real quick, and then you can see my boy Creative Vibes at his massage studio. Got that all out in one breath.
Look. I help straighten out the knots.
They get the knots out.
Might drop an elbow on you, but I straighten out some knots.
Maggie might give a headache massage. I need a cranium massage because them Falcons finna really work my nerves.
I got
There
you,
you
Maggie.
go.
I got you.
Right up in the neck. Right
Look,
up
look,
in the
look.
neck.
Maggie, just do what I do. Just grab another beer.
But now, look. See, we got to make sure Miss Maggie right, though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, we can't have her getting rid of the wrong players.
Okay.
They already,
Listen, like
they already trying to
did
put
an
at
in-game
24.
trade.
We got to get at number 1.
Hey, listen, she already did an in-game trade, man. It started with 6 and it ended up with 5. Okay, so trust me, she was not playing with y'all. But like I said, I took too much of your time. I took way too much of your time. But I gotta say this though, because like for a big ant, for a creative vibes, my brother Juan, Coach, Maggie, Mad Mike, Hollywood Hogan, they discovered me. Yo, Blackberry, you didn't say his name. You didn't say his name, so I didn't go up today. So I appreciate that, bro. And of course with the you see?
No hawks.
Yeah. But for my man Knight Rider, what I would like to say is Atlanta Falcons Nation, for my brothers, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge
and
me.
just until next week. Game over.
There it is. Love, peace, and peace. We'll catch